broads in Atlanta. Just to lean the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the...
Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to another episode of the FIFA 17 Career Mode with Portsmouth. Today we will be playing 3 games, and those games will be against Mansfield Town, Wycombe Wanderers, and then Brighton in the EFL Cup. So first of all, we're just going to simulate it through a few days, and as you can see, Kakute Mane, and you may know that we have Bennett out injured. So I've decided to scout, and also David Ford is now injured. So 2 months without a goalkeeper, without a first choice goalkeeper. So yeah, you know, that's pretty good, isn't it? Jesus. So anyway, we got a monthly scout report coming back from our England and Danish scouts, and as you can see, we've got all 4 of these players from England. They are pretty good. If you want to see their overall potentials, just pause and have a look, because I just got on potentials. The Danish players, none of them that good. Their potentials were all just 70s and 76, as you can see there, and then 69. You know, I don't want players like that. I want to be winning with this team. So Rodrigo Vargas finally signs, and I can see this is what he's going to look like. I haven't changed his shirt number. He's been given a number 9, and I've decided I'm going to keep all shirt numbers to how the game gives to him. We got a scout report back on Kakute Mane, and as you can see, he's going to be 70 rated, so he would be the highest rated if we do get him in. He is rated at 1,900,000. That's the only problem I got. I mean, I don't think we've got any players worth that much, but I do go with a short loan, and I do say that if we do want to buy him, we will pay 2 million, which is 100,000 over his evaluation. So you know, that might be he might join. You never know. So first game, we come against Mansfield Town. We are away. That's the first team, as you can see, that I'm going to use. We're going to have O'Brien in goal because obviously, as you saw, then Ford is injured, and obviously no Roberts because we sold him to QPR last episode. If you missed that. But anyway, as we come into the first game, you can see we're at Court Lane away at Mansfield Town. And new signing Vargas, he is on the bench, so you're not going to see him in his first lineup. But as you can see, the commentary there. I did come into this game thinking that it might be quite hard because, you know, all the games we've played so far, they've been against, it was all Belgium teams and, like, German teams, you know, all, like, League 2 sides from other countries. I mean, we're a League 2, we're a 4th tier side from England, and we were beating them, so they must be pretty bad. But as we come into the first game, we can see that Mansfield Town have D Rose up front. I mean, we've got D Rose, a midfielder. It might be Danny Rose. I know ours is Danny Rose, but theirs, I don't know what theirs is called. As you can see, we're doing all the handshakes now, and you can see our team, there it is again, our captain. I don't know who to give the captaincy to, so I've just decided to leave it for now. I might do it at the end of the transfer window, but as you can see at the moment, it's on Doyle, who is number 8. He's our left centre mid today, I think, yeah, because we've got a Watmer is it Watmer? Whatever, in right centre mid. So, the game's just about to kick off, and of course, I think we kick off, yeah, we kick off with it. As you can see, we've got Doyle there on the ball, standing over it. And League 2 kicks off. First game with Portsmouth, let's go. So, come into the first half, 18th minute. They get played through. I'm thinking, oh no, this is going to be a tough season. But O'Brien saves. He's our second choice goalkeeper, and he's there making saves. I don't think he's conceded a goal yet. He might have, I can't remember. But half time, and Vargas comes on for Eoin Doyle. I still don't know how to say his name. I don't know. But look at this, 76th minute. We pass it around a bit from a throw-in. Chaplin goes around someone and then finesses it in the top right. Of course, he's going to be the man who starts off the scoring for me in League 2. Of course, he's going to be the man to score the first competitive goal in our first competitive game. Look at that. You can't get more top right than that. Or top left, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But anyway, come the 81st minute, Vargas does get played through. So he runs away from the ball, but as you can see, the defender doesn't clear it well enough. And Vargas does get on the ball, but for some reason he chips it. I held down RB&B to try and finesse it. But Chaplin again gives it to Vargas, and Vargas has a tough shot saved at the near post. And that's about it. The ref blows up full time, and as you can see, we have won our first game 1-0 in League 2, which means we will be at the top, well, joint top, at the top of the League 2 table. The request to loan Kakute Mane was not allowed. They didn't want it because he was quite a first-team player. So I decided to offer a transfer deal, which would be a permanent offer of 2.3 million. As you can see at the top there, we may be able to get him for that. Just looking at youth academy players, you can see there, Jamie Ward has an overall of 60, so I should be getting him in the team pretty soon. We come up now in an EFL Cup game against Brighton, and as you can see, I've had to give them. We both had to play in our away kits because it just had to be. But once again, we had an away game as well, so that made it even tougher. You know, I thought it was going to be such a hard game, but we kick off, and come the 4th minute, our centre mid, I did actually rotate a bit this game. Linganzi gets played through, but he absolutely spoons it. I don't know why he did that. But come the 31st minute now, well, 30th, 31st, whatever you want to call it, they get a chance and it just rolls along the floor, P-roller. You know, it don't really come to anything. We got O'Brien again in goal. I didn't decide to swap the goalkeepers because I think our other goalkeepers rated 51 or 52. I mean, we got a youth player who's higher rated than that, and he's in the youth academy. So anyway, yeah, the opposition come forward again. Gets played free to Murray. He can only just get it wide of the post. Doesn't even go anywhere near. Come the 64th minute, it would again be saved by our absolutely amazing goalkeeper. You know, we might actually keep him in when Ford gets back, because O'Brien is actually pretty good. But as you can see, his counter-attack here in the 68th minute, it's just amazing how our counter-attack is just going to be so good this year. I can see it. Talbot gets it, he crosses it in, and who's there? Nick Hunt. Is it Nick Hunt? I don't know. I'm just making up names like go along. But Hunt heads it in, and it goes in near post, and we are going to go through to the next round of the EFL Cup. I may have spoiled it, but it doesn't matter, because, you know, it's near the end of the game. But 70th minute, look at our goalkeeper. I don't know what he's doing now. I didn't even hold down Y, and he's coming out for that. It must have been because, I don't know, the computer thought we could get it. But it was a bit scrappy, as you can see. It's all over the place. How we're trying to clear it, and it's just bouncing around everywhere. But luckily, we do clear out. It goes out for a throw-in, and the ref will blow up. So we are going through to the next round of the EFL Cup. But our opponents, Brighton, they're also in talks with Kakuta Mane. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. But as you can see, they've put in a 2.4 million bid, so I just ramp it up to 2,500,000, because, you know, I'm not going to do any more than that. I don't really feel any need to. Then we come up to the game against Wycombe Wanderers. Obviously the team that Akinfenwal's gone to now that Wimbledon have moved up into League One. That's the only thing I know about them, if I'm honest. But yeah, watch this game. It's going to show sheer contrast in League 2, how it's going to change this season. I mean, that first game where we only just dragged on a 1-0. We only just got a 1-0, 76th minute it took. But 7th minute here, I think it was Chaplin had a shot save from the corner. He puts it in. Clark puts it in. Our centre-back, I think he is. He puts it in from the corner. And after 8 minutes, we are 1-0 up. Yeah, they got Jamal Blackman in goal. I think he's on loan from Chelsea. He might be on loan. He might be a permanent transfer. I don't know. But Chaplin would get played through here. 2-on-1. Well, now it's 1-on-1 because he's gone past him. He cuts inside onto his right foot and puts it across goal. And it just goes into the side. And after 15 minutes, we are 2-0 up. And this, as I was saying before, it's a sheer contrast in games. I mean, we only just got a 1-0 against Mansfield Town from a lucky shot. And now we're already 2-0 up after 15, 18 minutes. But as you can see here, shot saved by O'Brien again. But look at this for a goal. This could be goal of the season already. Headed down and then a cross goal from Connor Chaplin. Oh my word, he's going to be so good for us this season. 25 minutes in and we are 3-0 up. Watch this angle. This angle makes it look even better. He heads it down, gets out his feet and just puts it across goal on his strongest foot and scores that volley. Well, half volley because it did bounce. But look at this for a shot. Nick, I don't even know if his name is Nick Hunt, but look at that. Jamal Blackman had to get a hand to that. So, you know, it might have even gone in if he didn't. Danny Rose plays it across to Hunt again. He hits the post and then Naismith just spoons it. It goes flying up in the air and the ref would call up full time. And Mane did, I must have missed that one, a contract offer, but he did decline a contract offer. And as you can see, I had to give him 5.1k now instead it was 4.850. Crucial first team player for 4 years. And once again, he declined that. Jeez, he's a money grabbing, isn't he? He wants so much money. So I put out to 5.5k, which I think would put him on the highest earner in his club, at least £1,000. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And this is the end of the episode, so I'm going to go for a squad report again because it's a new month. And feel free to pause if you want to see any of these players. But if you did enjoy this episode, be sure to give it a like. And there'll probably be another episode out either tomorrow or the day after. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been ITB and peace out.